This I vow to you. I will love you forever. In this life and the next, I promise you.
Jason.
Training room!
A spear!
I'll circle around. Meet you at the front.
He doesn't leave the room! Kill the king!
Jason!
Captainitis! Protect the king! a black tongue, Jason.
Stay here, Idas.
Leave me! You men, go with the king!
You're not done here.
Follow your wife to the next world. The Black Tongues rise again.
It's
Let you go.
Did I not do everything you asked of me? Why then? Here, of all places, on your sacred island, I do not accept it. If this is your will, I do not accept it.
Jason, your uncle was looking for you. He wanted to know when you planned to give last rites to Alcime.
If I send her spirit to the underworld, I'll never get her back.
Get her back? How?
I don't know how. I don't have the answers yet, but there must be a way.
I wish I had the answers to give you. But perhaps I know someone who could. Someone whose business is answers. The Oracle at Delphi.
Delphi?
If anyone would know, it would be her.
Yes, the Oracle. Master Argos finishes a great ship as we speak. It will serve.
Delphi is not easily found, it's said. Does he know the way?
I don't know, but I aim to find out. Come, we'll ask him ourselves.
Oh, remember, your uncle is ahead in the courtyard. He wanted to speak with you. I told him I'd let you know.
Jason would have to consent. I wouldn't blame him if he didn't. He loved her so.
There you are, Jason. It's good to see you out of that mausoleum. It isn't healthy to linger over the dead, nephew. Iolcus needs its king. Captain Idas has finished his investigation. Petitions await, and we must set a date to give last rites to Alcime.
There will be no date for that.
What? Jason, I am your uncle, and I care for you. The will of the gods may be a mystery to us all, but to deny Alcime her last rites is unnatural.
Until I'm certain there's no way to bring her back, I will not do it.
Bring her back? Alcime is dead. You seek the impossible.
Our legends speak of heroes who have done wondrous things. Things that would have been deemed impossible until they were done. And of those deeds, the greatest were done for love. I'm going to Delphi, Uncle. I'll find my answers there.
This is the despair of grief. You're not thinking clearly. Alcime would not approve.
Do not presume to say what she would think, Uncle. Alcime lies in the mausoleum behind me. I speak for her now, and I say she was a daughter of Ares. And if there is any way to bring her back, she would demand I find it.
I understand your ardor, Jason, but have you thought this through? Delphi is not found on any map. Find 100 charts, and each will point a different way.
I would trust Argos' charts above any other. Hercules and I will go ask him ourselves.
Very well. I know better than to argue with you when your mind is set. I will consult our records about the location of Delphi, in case Master Argos doesn't know the way.
Thank you, Uncle.
Delphi, I pray you find the answers you seek, nephew. I will go to the royal court and maintain some semblance of order there.
Ionia would not be so bold as to look westward for conquest.
So I thought. Until it happened.
It's unheard of.
Hail, King Jason. Lieutenant Avarius, how goes the training?
Lieutenants Myron and Clayton are putting the new recruits through their paces.
They're rough, but they'll learn. Very good. Train them well.
They are barbarians who worship the old gods. They don't even know.
Yes, I've heard that one too.
No stone will ever capture your beauty.
Perhaps I should do the same as a show of humility. Servant.
You were saying?
Perhaps I should do the same as a show of humility. Servant.
My condolences on your loss.
Indeed.
I thank you.
We've heard a rumor that the assassin, may he rot in Tartarus, was a
Captain Idas is finished.
The black.
It must be a mistake.
Gentlemen, if you'll excuse me.
Yes. Yes. Humility. Olympus.
This is where I first met Alcime. Yes. Her father, King Lycomedes, 10 years she lived here.
Alcime, come back! She is willful, King Triton. We must watch her carefully.
She'll be safe here, Lycomedes.
Indeed. No one knows. Not even my advisors. Alcime!
Are you spying? Here, father!
I see you've met young Jason.
Come, Hercules.
King Jason.
Elpis, I didn't know you were among the injured.
Oh, it was nothing. I'm recovered most.
What do you mean?
My parents don't know what happened to me, nor do I want them to. They're old and in ill health. Could you tell them I'm well? That I've just been too busy to see them?
Of course. Why burden them?
I knew you'd understand.
Rest now, Elpis. I'll...
What a view! You can see for miles here. My brother.
The sacrifices of those who died in defense of this land. Be proud of your men and women. They honor.
Hail, King Jason.
Captain Idas, how are you feeling?
Better, my king. My pride was injured more than anything. Was it time those Ionian...
You fought bravely, my friend. The odds were great.
I've got 3 things for your attention, Jason. First, we have... Second, I've just... And lastly, there's a private matter I will discuss with you.
Let's hear the investigation report.
I'm afraid it's both disturbing and disappointing.
What's the disturbing part?
The assassin bore all the markings of a Black Tongue. His dress, his weapons, his tattoos, and of course, his marksmanship. Jason, I went to that balcony. There's not a bowman in Greece who could have made that shot.
Disturbing indeed.
We still don't know why he came. The Ionians, that's easy. They're mercenaries. They came for plunder. But why Alcime was targeted? What anyone could have hoped to gain.
The Ionians. Are we sure they were nothing more than hired mercenaries?
As far as we can tell. We traced this particular band back to Ithaca. They were there about a month ago to reprovision. Our sources say they spoke there of a new job they'd just been hired for. A well-paying job.
Idis.
Just the common rumors, really. They're a cult that worships the dark titaness Hecate. Like the Ionians, they place the old gods above Olympus. For centuries, the Black Tongues were the most feared assassins in Greece. I don't know if you remember, but when you were a boy, Alcime's father, King Lycomedes, waged a war against the cult. Until this attack, everyone thought he had eradicated them.
Apparently not. What is this private matter, Idis? You know you...
Yes, well... It's time for me to step down, Jason. I'm not the man I once was. I can't ask men to fight for me.
More than any man in Iolcus. You've earned the right to choose.
I've got 3 men in mind who could do... The sooner you make your choice, the sooner I can start training them to take my place.
I trust your judgment, Idis. You know the men better than anyone.
As you wish. I've already called... Lieutenants Hillarious, Myron, and Platon, but only one of you may be called to serve as captain. Lieutenant Hillarious.
Yes, sir.
Iolcus calls you to duty. Will you...
With all my heart, sir.
Avarius, I know you to be a good soldier and an honest man. Follow Idis for a month's time, and may you always be first in battle.
I am honored.
Dismissed.
I thank you, Jason. I'm sure my wife, Cipriana, will...
After a few months with you around all day, she may change her tune.
I'd like to go tell her the news.
Of course. Let's finish our business, then you can go to the village. Let's hear the investigation report.
I'm afraid it's both disturbing and...
Let's hear the
We still don't...
And the disturb...
Jason, I went to that balcony. There's not a bowman in Greece who could have made that shot.
What is...
He's got a couple of men with him, and the guard who made the report said...